This is Bottom Line Burke. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time. I'm gonna get straight to the bottom line. I just watched 50 Cent's hit show, Raising Kanan. It's season 4, episode 7. That just came out Friday, but I'm such a fan. I deliberately stay up Thursday nights after midnight and then just watch it when it comes on at 12:01. But we also know the challenges and the hardships of caretakers, nursing loved ones, and how exhausted that could be, especially during that period where maybe they're in hospice and you don't know how much longer that they have, and you know that window, those final moments, you know, are precious, right? 50 did a very interesting thing where he took that same exact scenario and told it through the mindset of a family from the underworld and of the underworld. You know, we're talking about, you know, drug kingpins and killers and people that are not law-abiding citizens, you know what I mean? So in this particular episode 7, I'll set the scene up. So the two brothers, Lulu and Marvin, played by London Brown, that's Marvin's character, and Malcolm Mays is Lulu's character. And the extraordinary Raquel is played by Patina Miller. She's just dope. I think her character is arguably one of the greatest characters on TV, period, in television history. But so anyway, so the two brothers in the living room, and with their sister Raquel, and they're basically discussing the finality of their mother's health, right? And the brothers confess to each other and sister, they make it known, like, hey, the mother, listen to this. It's a very raw and can't believe that you're listening type of conversation. So the brothers reveal, like, hey, Ma asked me to inject her with a dirty drug-infused needle that will end her pain forever. And so the other brother said it too. And then so Raquel's like, wait, she really asked y'all that? And then she almost got offended, like, why she didn't ask me? In my opinion, the mama didn't ask Raquel because they always say mama's baby, papa's maybe. And one thing I know about this mother, the mother know her kids. Because what other mother would ask a son to end their life like that, right? Not just one son, but both of them. And these are both killers, right? All three of them are killers, right? But one in particular, Marvin's character, he's a stone cold killer. And her only daughter, Raquel, is a stone cold killer too, and that's why that mama slow played that. But so here it is. That's the setup. So Lulu leaves, looking at Raquel like, hey, go visit Ma in the back room, right? Giving her the okay to go ahead and fulfill Mama's wishes. And then shortly thereafter, Marvin's character urges Raquel to, like, hey, go see Ma, you know, right when I leave, and just so you know, the nurse is out back for the next 20 minutes on a cigarette break. So they're basically giving their sister permission to go ahead and kill the mother, right? So there's a real touching scene prior to doing it. Raquel, it seems like all killers like gotta clear their conscience, or the person they're about to kill's conscience. I don't know. I'm not a killer, but that's just what I observed over the last few decades of, like, just when somebody's about to, you know, commit murder on TV or movies. But so anyway, so she asked the mother about a story. Do you remember that time? She says, Mama, when it was one of my birthdays and you had everybody in the neighborhood that had dogs come. And the mother said, yeah, you was 5, and I did that because that was the only way that I could get you to stop asking me to buy that daggone dog, right? So Raquel looking gorgeous and everything, you know what I mean, hair flowing, looking great, but she has that seriousness, like she knows what she came in there to do. And so she asked her mother, hey, what's this I hear about you asking, you know, and to insert this drug-infested needle in you. Are you serious about that? And the mother deflects. Like, no, baby, it's the medicine. Sometimes my mind goes crazy, and Raquel's looking at her like, no, ain't nothing wrong with you. And then she says, like, is that something you want me to do? And the mother almost looked relieved and kind of got excited a little bit and was like, baby, I'm in so much pain. I don't want to feel no more pain. So Raquel don't even hesitate. She says, well, where is it? And then she proceeded to take the needle and inject it into the machine that will the mother's depending on for basically to breathe, to stay alive. And then they had a heartwarming goodbye, basically, when the mother jumped up after she injected the dirty needle and was like, baby, take care of your brothers and take care of your son. And I shed a tear. Because never in life would I would even imagine, I wouldn't even, fortunately my mother's alive, I love my mother and everything like that, but it's just, again, it just goes to show you just the many lives and worlds that exist out here. And I really think 50 and Courtney Kemp, one of the writers, and again, a great ensemble, this is well casted, another well casted show as well, for just addressing this relationship, a mother that's a parent that's transitioning, and how the daughter, son, like kind of manages that. So I thought, again, that was just unprecedented subject matter on TV that I think going forward we encourage more people to kind of dip into. And before I go, I do remember this book being given to me during the pandemic, and it's called The Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. It's a heavy read, but a good read if it applies to you, if that's something that you're still transitioning with, or just kind of managing as far as being an adult and how that relationship with your mother or father or family member is. So but 50 did it again. 50, if you out there, brother, I would love to have a Q&A with you about this and a lot of your mini projects as well. But Raising Kanan season 4 episode 7, go watch it. You're gonna love it. And that's the bottom line.